It's Rob from the Tech Reps. We are literally in Theo Calamarakis' home theater, the inventor of home theater, the Roxy 2.0 as he calls it. We hope to get him in here for an interview. You guys heard the announcement. We haven't really made it official, but I'm here with Rich from ADA Amplifiers, and I wanted to get the history and a little bit of story from him and share it with you guys as we're literally getting it for ourselves, Rich. And JJ, of course, my man.
Well, brothers, so good to be here. Gotta tell you, what an exciting day you've had. So many dealers coming through here. Everybody interacting with each other, learning from the pros that you brought in, and then on top of it, talking to each other, building their business relationships here in the New York metro area. A rare thing nowadays. And honestly, I was just impressed with the number of people I spoke with that knew of our line, haven't had a chance to experience it yet. And so you guys taking us to market here in the New York metro area is very exciting. We are an old company, yes. We have a 40-year history here in New York, okay, and around the country. But the fact of the matter is, we started off with new beginnings when we moved to our new digs in Yonkers a little over a year and a half ago. So the time is right for us to roll out in New York in a brand new way. And I love what you're doing with digital media, with the web, and the way you present yourselves. And also the concept that it has to make sense. It's all about providing value.
Right.
And that's what we have traditionally been. I'll admit, Audio Design Associates, a grandfather in the multi-room custom install business, has this reputation of being the audiophile multi-room system. But the fact of the matter is, we're all about a utility. We're about bringing sound into people's homes. And a lot has changed from the earliest days where, you know, if you had a party and you wanted long playing music, well, we sold you a reel-to-reel because you could get 2.5 hours of music off of one reel. I know, okay? Or, of course, if you were into 8-tracks, we sold you that 8-track carousel changer that held 10 8-track tapes and switch. You know, that's not the way it is nowadays. People are streaming their media, and streaming media is what it's all about. Our proposition, our value proposition is sound quality. Right. What we want to do is we want to bring really great sound into every room. And I think we do that according to your strict intentions of providing value for the dollar.
Right. You know, I met with Bill Scare a couple of weeks ago. I was up in Dallas, and he took me and showed me the 16150.
Yep.
And told me about all the, you know, you can drop it down to 2 ohms.
Yes.
You know, and it thumps. And we had it hooked up to some pretty affordable speakers. I think it was Speakercraft that we were listening to. And the tonality, the richness that y'all's 88 16150 was delivering was amazing. And it's 150 watts per channel.
Times 16.
Times 16, or you can push a little button that's easy to access, but it's out of the way, so only the right person to access. You drop that button and it now turns into a 300 watt per channel.
That is correct. It's not bridging. We call it parallel mode. That's a unique amplifier.
Right.
It is designed ideally, actually, for Atmos home cinema,
right,
where you will have up to 16 channels or maybe less, and you can therefore drive the front, right, and left, maybe a subwoofer in high power 300 watt mode, while you drive the rest of the speakers at 150. Right. But we have an even more affordable amplifier for multi-room called the 1645.
Right, yeah.
And I got to tell you, that one is a high current Class AB amplifier, stable to 2 ohms, and it's designed for multi-room audio, in particular Sonos. In fact, it's called the 1645 SNS. Now, we took out a few O's, or you could say it's for sensing, but basically we designed the audio sensing turn-on circuitry around Sonos Connects.
Brilliant.
So you can add 2 Connects or more, stay in the Sonos platform, whereby your mobile device is your only control using the Sonos app. So there's no programming.
Right.
There's no upgrading, no updating, no nothing, no nonsense. But you select the zones, and let's say if you start off with 2 Sonos connects, you set up kind of like 4 rooms on one zone, 4 rooms on the other zone. And then later on you say, you know what, I'd like the outdoor zone having its own acoustical characteristics. You add another connect.
Right.
You want to add a couple of speakers or one speaker in the washroom, you add that speaker outside of the system because you're still living in the Sonos environment. All we're doing is giving you great amplification that can easily drive 4 pairs of speakers per zone, which, may I add, is also with incredible sound quality.
The tonality was so impressive whenever I saw it. You know, and the other thing is it's not just a whole house audio distribution amp. I mean, this amp can do a 7.1, can do a 7.2, am I correct?
Yes.
You know, and so you could do a 5.1, and then the rest of the channels that aren't being utilized, you can power the whole house audio system throughout the entire property.
You can run with the 16150, which
Yes.
is a high power
Right.
amplifier, 1645 more for multi-room, the 16150 can do both.
Right.
You could do 8 channels of home theater.
Yeah.
And 4 zones of multi-room.
So-
you can balance that off any way you break it down, where one amp can do it all.
And see, that's what I told Bill is that, you know, I'm the silo guy. I'm a less is more guy. And so by being able to consolidate that all into one package, but do more with it, that's what impressed me. You know, that was one of the value adds that impressed me with the 88 amps.
Now, I'm going to let you in for something you may not already know about. And folks, this is actually being taped before our official release next week. But we're introducing a program called Custom Built. This is an opportunity for dealers to truly differentiate themselves in their proposals. For the same cost of an amplifier, all the program details, and we won't get into that here, but basically, amp won't cost you $1 more, but you will be able to silkscreen your company's logo on the front plate, with or without our logo, depending on how you feel about it. Most dealers want to keep our logo on there.
Yes.
That amp is going to be custom built for you, and you can also specify your own model number. So essentially, you know, we have dealers right now. One of our dealers has already signed up because we test marketed this a little bit. Company Video General out of Dallas area. Well, they have a VG1645 and a VG16150, and their logo is across the middle. And I got to tell you, this is not about having your nameplate on the top of the rack. This is about you selling a component that only you get to market, and that gives you an upper edge. And our margins are good. We're made in the USA, by hand, with pride. And I got to tell you, our stuff lasts the life of the home. You know, saw a good number of folks today that have been in the New York marketplace for decades. And the one thing they've always said is, like, I may not have sold your stuff, but damn, I ran across that 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 25 years ago. Our earliest systems are still out there and running. We also have a full line of multi-room preamp switchers, which, again, sound
32.
quality.
Yeah.
And we really are looking forward to a fabulous relationship with our new friends here.
Rich, we opened December 4th, or November 4th actually, and we turned the button on. And I ran into Vin Bruno in a room, and that was great. And then we ran into Rava with Theo Calamarakis again, and then JJ, Chris Customized. It's always the energy that we're getting, and the energy that you're sitting on the edge of that seat telling me, you know, all these great things. We love that's what it's about. It's not about the
but you also
cold.
bring it to the table.
Yes, we try to. But when you get excited like that, we get excited.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope we get you guys excited out there. Listen.
You'll enjoy making money with
Forget
all
the
our
money. I would
products.
just want to do this all
Oh,
day.
we'll have fun together. But the thing is, those of you going to do your first 88 amplifier, you're going to walk out of that house when you're done with it. You're going to go to yourself, damn it didn't ever sound that good. I don't care what speakers you're working with. You're going to love what you hear. And your customers are going to go like, holy cow, or holy shit. And at the same time, and this is the big one, when they entertain, multi-room isn't something new anymore. People know, you got music playing in different rooms. We're listening to whatever Pandora station you're on or whatever, Spotify station. Fact is, people are used to multi-room. It's out of the closet. We've been doing this 40 years now. It's not a new thing. But you walk into an ADA house, an ADA powered house, and I'm telling you, I'll give you a good story. And I have an old ADA system from the early 90s. And when my daughter was still in middle school, 8 years ago, she had a sleepover. Parents were picking up the kids. Entryways right off the kitchen. And one of the fathers comes in and asks me what I call $1 million question. He goes, "Do you have a subwoofer in your kitchen?" Now, you have to wind that back a little bit. Not only did he understand multi-room sound, he understood sound reinforcement. So the cobbler's son had to take this guy into my kitchen, and I basically show him two El Cheapo, because I'm the cobbler's son, whatever was lying around the shop, 6-inch two-ways. Okay? That's all I had. The reason he thought I had a subwoofer is because it's being driven by ADA electronics, even old ADA electronics. And I got to tell you, that is what you're going to have when you walk out of an ADA house.
Even better than that, the reason we opened this is because we were working under other people, and I wanted to sell what I wanted to sell. I didn't want to sell certain things. I didn't want to get out of bed, and it wouldn't make me happy. And when you say that their dealers or our dealers are going to walk out of that house while we're sleeping at night because we sold you the right product, because we took the right price, because we can get these guys on the phone, because in the day Rich came out and drove down from Yonkers to have this event, that's who we want to work with. That's what we want to do. And we don't care what day it is. Me and Jay said, who cares if it's Monday? Bring Monday. Who cares if it's Friday? All these people in the supermarket on a Saturday walking around like zombies. I got to go to work Monday. Me and this guy, dude, can you wait? Can you wait till Monday?
Can you wait?
Can you
That's
wait
what
till
we
Monday?
love to hear.
Yeah, because we know that's when it's going to happen.
That's fantastic.
So, in closing,
Sure.
sitting here with you and hearing you explain the experience that people are going to have, and I've heard it firsthand, the quality of combining an American-made product, something that integrator can brand on his own, put his own make and model, make and model pretty much.
Yeah,
on
no,
an
it's
amplifier.
theirs.
Something that is 16 channels that can be combined from 150 to 300 watts per channel, correct?
And the lower end model, lower price model, that's ideally for all you're doing is multi-room.
Right. But I'm just so excited that that the Tech Reps has partnered up with ADA, and you and Bill have shown, the support for the Tech Reps, brought a really good quality product to our line card that we can go out and sell with confidence that this is great stuff combined with all the other products that we have on our line card as well. And to bring that into the family is an honor. So we appreciate you trusting us with y'all's brand, and we want to be able to spread the word, put it in many clients' homes so that they can experience this richness of quality that a lot of people say that they're missing. So thank you. I appreciate you coming
and we
down,
thank you as
partnering
well.
up with you guys.
We're thrilled to be here with you. You said the magic word, confidence.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to. We are all about how do we provide dealers with a tool that is going to instill in them confidence to do their job, to present the wares. And we're thrilled to be working with you folks as well.
It was the phone call from you. When we started again, Acoustic was the first brand. And they're a big overseas company, speaker brand, and I like to make my manufacturers proud. And you gave us that confidence again, and to show Acoustic they made the right choice, that Theo Calamarakis made the right choice, Vin Bruno made the right choice. And these spots are limited, so you're family now, and we're not taking any on any other amplifier companies. That's where we stand. We're lined with ADA. Reach out to us. JJ.
If you're looking to engage with us, you can find us at thetechreps.com or all social media platforms at the Tech Reps.
You can reach me anytime at richard@ada-usa.com, richard@ada-usa.com, or our North American sales manager, Bill Scare. And those of you who have been in the CDS circles know Bill for decades already as well. And he is Bill at ada-usa.com.
We hope you guys are excited to work with us as we are with you. We are your tech.